Good morning, guys. This is your reading for the 21st. Yep, 21st of May. Information for personal readings and what have you will be in the box underneath the video. I don't use Instagram or Facebook, so you won't be able to find me there, but I do use MeWe, so I'll pop that in there as well. I can't think what else there is to say. Gender not specific, so turn around however you need to if multiple people come up. Yeah, this isn't for any sign in particular. This is just general for anybody who needs this message, really. If love comes up, love comes up. I generally try to see what different messages are coming through anyway, because there's normally more than one area. So, yeah, without further ado, let's jump in and see what's coming up for you today. So, 21st of May, what messages do we need to hear? So we've got the Fool energy, which is a leap of faith card in this deck. We have the Six of Wands. Wow, so this is trusting the universe has got your back because you're going to be victorious with something. So that's going to bring you reward and recognition. I'll get one more before I take some clarifiers. And the Eight of Wands. So this could be related to a move for some of you, like a literal house move or move across like county or state. Excuse me, sorry, I've got a bit of a cough today. I feel like this is an opportunity to take action with something. Like I say, it could be a move, but it's a sudden flurry of activity anyway. But it's something that you could be apprehensive about because, you know, like needing to trust the universe has got you back with it. Let's see, can we have something on this Fool energy, please? Ooh, look at that. We've got the Death card. And one we've dropped on the floor. Let me see what we've got. The King of Cups. So, this could be a King of Cups energy. Could be Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, but doesn't have to be. We've also got Aries and Scorpio on the board too. But again, doesn't have to be. It could just be that energy. The King of Cups can represent, like, you know, a loving, masculine energy. So I feel like this could be you. You could still be a female with the masculine energy. This could be just like your masculine energy that's transforming, because with this Fool energy and this Death energy, this feels like the chance for a new start with something. This is you that's got the opportunity to transform, to put one cycle to rest and start another with this Fool. Let me see what this Six of Wands has got to tell us. Ooh, a bit too much to take. I'm not sure these. We've got the Nine of Swords and the Eight of Wands showing themselves. Maybe the Eight of Wands was trying to show itself. Again, that shows the apprehension. We'll try that again. What's the Six of Wands? The Star. So again, recognition, wishes coming true. The Six of Wands and the Star for me are similar energies as far as recognition and achievement go. It's something you've been wishing for that you're going to be successful with. Right, we've got the Knight of Wands and the Five of Swords. The Knight of Wands in this instance for me could be more about following your passion. going after something that you really want with determination and drive. But that Five of Swords for me is mental conflict. Could be other people as well telling you, trying to put the doubts inside your head. But I feel like with that Knight of Wands, that's you basically saying, no, I'm not listening. I'm going after what I want. What's this Eight of Wands? I'm hearing big break as well. So for somebody, this could literally be a big break. Look at this, Six of Wands again. A really tickly throat as well. Like, is somebody struggling to say something that they need to say? So we've got victory on this Eight of Wands. All this sudden activity or movement, could be communication too. And it stands to see you victorious. And the Page of Swords. The Page of Swords can be like a new opportunity in learning. So for some of you, it could be moving to a new area for college, school, university, something like that. For those of you, it could be taking on a new job in an area that you're not really sure about, that you don't really know, and that's why that Five of Swords is there. But this is like indicating that you'll learn as you go. You've got all the tools there that you need to do. This is destined. It's your purpose. You are meant to do this. Let's take a look at that Death and King of Cups energy. The Three of Cups. So the King of Cups could be a person. Could be somebody that you have been separated from, but you're going to come back into contact with. But the Three of Cups, for those of you where this isn't about another person, this is like celebration. You could be going out having fun with your friends as well. Do you know, like this is a transformation. This could be a new group of friends as well, actually, for some. New contacts. I'm getting a feeling of like networking and parties with this for some of you. Right, I want to know about all three of these. I'm going to separate them off. Right, so tell me some more about this star energy, please. The King of Cups, again. I feel like this is you having brought your emotions in check. Like you've really stepped into a powerful masculine energy. But one that's tempered with emotion. Let me get something on this King of Cups. Knight of Wands, I mean. Knight of Wands. Yeah, temperance. Right, for those of you who this King of Cups is somebody else, if this is somebody that you've been in separation from, they have tempered this Knight of Wands energy. If they were somebody that was transient, that were in and out, they were partying, they were somebody who was just, you know, wham, bam, thank you, ma'am, up and go. That's done. They've transformed. So this message is about trusting this person. That doesn't mean jumping in with both feet, but it does mean a clean slate. Death and the Leap of Faith cards are a clean slate. So that Five of Swords, in that instance, is your I mean, look, he's got literal headache. You know, that's like the worry and anxiety over it. So let me get a card on that. I feel like you need balance with it. Like, not to go rushing in with both feet, but also to maybe give this person a chance. 5 of Cups. Yeah, look, they've got deep regret. So where this is a love relationship, this is somebody that's got deep regret over whatever happened between you. They've been doing the work and they've balanced that out. Again, I do feel to exercise caution with this. You know, just because they've learned a lot doesn't mean they're completely ready. That's the energy I'm picking up. But I do feel like, you know, this person has grown and matured. So coming through as the King of Cups, this is somebody that was perhaps once emotionally unavailable, but they are now emotionally available. My feeling here is to build a friendship with this person. Where it's other things, I mean, this could be a family member who, I keep seeing this in the reverse, but then flipping back round. So in the reverse, this is somebody who's emotionally unavailable. They could be a little bit emotionally manipulative. So this could be anyone, like a friend, a family member. It doesn't have to be an ex who was in that energy, but now they have transformed that. Where this is related to work or creative endeavours or your own levelling up in some way, this is asking you, I feel like, do you know, I feel like there's an energy where some of you are still stuck in regrets over your own behaviour, over what you did. I feel like there's an awakening energy with this. I was picking it up with the star, but in context with it, in context with everything else, it wasn't really making sense, so I didn't say it. But now, because the cups are intuition, so I feel like this is potentially somebody who's gone through a spiritual awakening. They've tempered those, you know, sort of like more base behaviours, but there is still this regret, wallowing in regret over what you've done in the past. This is asking you to leave the past in the past with death. And, you know, we do the best with what we've got at any given time. And then we learn. And then, you know, we reflect. But you can't stay in that regret and sadness and conflict forever, because you've got to move forward. So there's a lesson in self-forgiveness for some of you here as well. A very important lesson in self-forgiveness. You can't always wait around on the forgiveness of others. Yes, it is great if you can get that. For some of you, this is somebody seeking out forgiveness of somebody else too. But you have to understand that everything's lessons. So you may have behaved in a way towards somebody in the past, and you now have your regrets about that. And you may be trying to make amends with that person. In life, we're incarnated in here to be lessons and mirrors to each other. And in some way, you have provided a lesson for this person. So if you can look at this from the higher dimensional perspective and see this as you were filling a service to this person with their contract, if they're not ready to forgive yet, that's on them. That's a lesson that they still need to learn, but you have to learn to forgive yourself. I highly recommend the Law of One books, because they will put a lot of this in perspective. Magenta Pixie's books too, starting with them in order. Another Law of One books, if you literally search for Law of One, Book 1 PDF, Book 2 PDF, etc., you can get them online that way. And Magenta Pixie's books, I believe, are, I can't remember what order they go in, but they all cover this kind of thing, and it really helps to integrate. The teachings of Abraham Hicks as well, there's plenty on YouTube. Really, really good for learning and understanding this stuff. So my point is that there are lessons in forgiveness here, be it forgiving yourself or forgiving someone else. That doesn't mean forget, because, you know, if you just forget and the same thing happens and you haven't learnt the lesson. It's about building strong boundaries and coming to mutual respect with people. So yeah, after that tangent, let's see what we've got here with this Six of Wands first. High Priestess. I feel like for some of you, this is like almost like a vindication of something. Like you had your intuition about something, but you couldn't prove it. In that instance, this Page of Swords is some of the evidence starting to come to light. For others of you, it's about tapping in and trusting your intuition, because the answers are there regarding this move, this shift, this change of circumstances. What's the Page of Swords, please? You just have to take what resonates for you and what doesn't, because I'm sort of jumping in between 2 or 3 different potential storylines here. This is the thing when reading general, you can pick up quite a few. So we've got the Wheel of Fortune and the Tower. So that's an understanding about something that's occurred. You experienced a tower of some sort. You may even still be experiencing the aftermath of that tower, but I don't feel it's something that's to come. I feel that what's happened now is this Page of Swords is the understanding of that tower. Like you're understanding that something had to happen for your highest good. Like, because you wouldn't have moved otherwise. For some of you, it may be that this is a result of a tower. You know, this tower has occurred, but it's part of your destiny. It's part of your life purpose to move you out of the situation that you're in and onto something new. This is for those of you where this is like career. Can be relationship based, but I do feel this is more career based. With what I was picking up, that Page of Swords being something where you'd maybe learn on the job. You're being given a whole new opportunity. The universe has stepped in order to shift direction for you, and this Page of Swords is the beginning of that understanding. I love it. Great energy. This is why the Tower, many people kind of go, oh no, when it shows up, but it's a brilliant card if you can flip the energy. As I was saying, everything is lessons. Nothing happens to us. It always happens for us. Even when that seems negative has got a positive behind it. Particularly in this time of ascension, everything that seems to come from a negative energy seems to backfire, and it always works out in, you know, the favour of the light, if you want to look at it in that dualistic sense. Wow, it's already been a very long reading. Right, so I'm going to get a couple of oracle cards. True love. Fear. And discovery. Wow. So true love, this card, yes, it can portend somebody coming in. But look how she's looking in the mirror. This is about self-love. It's about self-worth. It's about knowing your own value. Fear, well, this speaks for itself, doesn't it? This is some of you, whichever situation I've covered is relevant to you, there's a fear attached to it, whether it's the fear of changing a situation and going after a dream, whether it's the fear of letting somebody back in. So for some of you, I do feel like this could be the return of a twin flame as well. There's very few of you. I don't particularly like doing those kind of readings because I feel that they can breed a little bit of codependency. So I try to sort of steer away from that. But I do feel like that energy is here, so I do need to mention it. But it's definitely not dominating the reading by any means. This is where I was saying about if this is somebody coming back in that has transformed and perhaps building a friendship, this is that kind of energy. Because you need to gauge where each other are at. So that fear, it could be surrounding letting somebody in. It could be surrounding changing your circumstances, but it's blocking you. If you can just tap into yourself, that true love of self, love always overpowers fear. Know that you're worth this opportunity. Because you may be feeling like, you know, this bad thing's happened and that's where that fear is. But it is to move you out of the certain situation. It's very similar to a reading from a few days ago, in fact. And then we've got the discovery card. I want to clarify on that. Because this is about discovering something inside of you, from inside of yourself, like discovering your life purpose for some of you with this. It's like discovering that hidden jewel. The tower could be like a discovery, you know, information in that page of swords. But if you can get through that phase, it's going to lead to a discovery. And the 6 of Swords, yes. So for some of you, this is that discovery of who you are. That true love of self, realising that you are that diamond, you know. And walking away from anything. This discovery will lead you to that moving forward. So I'm going to wrap that up and I'm going to leave it there. I don't think there's anything more to say. It was a great reading. Yeah, all of the information will be in the drop-down box, like I say. And until tomorrow, thank you.